Hey, welcome to this channel, guys. Today we will talk about cybersecurity. We will focus on proxy chains. Proxy chains actually do what the name says. Proxy chains will send out your request for you while allowing you to remain hidden and also giving you a certain level of anonymity. So we will go ahead and demonstrate how to install and also how to set up the proxy chains. For that, we will need to install proxy chains and also to install Tor because we will be using Tor as the gateway. So without further delay, let's go ahead and dive in. The first thing we need to do here is to actually install the proxy chains into our Kali Linux machine. So the command for that will be sudo apt install proxy chains. So in my computer, I've already installed the proxy chains. So for you, in your case, your output might be different. So let me go ahead and clear up the screen for a better output. And the second thing here is to also install Tor. Tor is what we will be using as the gateway. So for that, the command will also be the same. Sudo apt install install Tor, and the same thing, I've already installed Tor. That's why my output is a little different. So I'll go ahead and clear up the screen. So now the next thing here is to actually configure our proxy chains. So we will need to locate our proxy chains configurations first. So I'll go ahead and type in the command locate proxy chains, and I will go a little bit up, and here we go. Guys, the very top one here, this is the file we actually need. I will go ahead and copy that. This is the file we actually need. I will go ahead and copy that here and go down, clear up the screen. So now I need to open up the file so we can modify the file. So for this one, you can use any text editor you want. I will go ahead and just use Nano here. For that, I will need to bring in sudo here, and Nano is the text editor I'm going to use to modify the file, and then I will paste the file, and here we go. So there are different modes for the proxy chains. So the one we are interested in here will be the dynamic one. So we have the first mode here, which is the strict chain. We're not going to be using this one. So to write this out, we will actually put, sorry, um, okay, just put a pound sign in front of it to write that one out. And then we will go ahead and search the dynamic mode. We're not going to be using the random chain. We will go ahead and search for the dynamic mode. Let me hunt for it. Okay, there's the dynamic mode. So to select the dynamic chain, this one right here, this is the one we are interested in. To select this one, all we have to do is just to remove the pound sign in front of it. So we've actually selected our dynamic chain to be the mode for our proxy chains. And you can also read on how this will be working. You can read this up here, and I'll go down. and make sure that the proxy DNS has been selected. If in your case you have a pound sign in front of this, you can remove it to select to actually select the proxy DNS. And now we can go down. So here we go. It also shows you how you will be entering your proxy chains here. Go down, and this is actually where we need to put our proxy list. So here it's going to be using Tor as the gateway, as I said in the beginning of the video. So for this video, we're not going to be used. We will not use SOX 4. We will actually use SOX 5. SOX 5 is better than SOX 4. So for this, I'll go down here and remove 4 and put in 5. And once everything is selected and everything is correct, we will type in Control O to write out, and then enter, and then Control X to exit. And I will clear up the screen for better output. Now we need to check our Tor status if because we've already installed Tor. That Tor is what we'll be using as a gateway. So to check out the status of our Tor, the command is going to be service Tor status. Okay, we can see it is not active, it's actually dead. So to actually activate our Tor, because we need to activate the Tor service to be able to use our proxy chains. So to get that activated, the command is going to be service Tor start. Sorry, service Tor start, and it's asking me for password. Just put in my password here. And now if we check the status of our Tor, let's go one more time here. Service Tor status. Now you can see that it is activated. It is active. So we've made the configuration to our proxy chains. We installed our Tor, which is our gateway. We got the Tor service activated. Now we are ready to use our proxy chains. So to double check if this is actually working, what we can do here is let's see, proxy chains, uh, Firefox. Type in www.duckgo.com. So it's going to launch in Firefox. And from here we can just check our location to make sure that our proxy is actually working. So here we go. And I'll go down here and type in DNS leak test. Go to DNS leak test. Okay, we're gonna go to standard test here. It's gonna take a moment. And this will actually tell us where our request is coming from. It's going to take a moment. There we go, guys. So as you can see, it is placing me in France, in Paris. I've actually never been in France or in Paris, and I'm not in France. I'm not in Paris, but any any request my computer is sending here is actually coming from is looking like it's coming from France or from France to Paris. And this is actually how helpful proxy chains could be if you conducting a penetration testing or anything of that nature. And just guys to mention, anything we're learning here is for education purpose only. Hacking is illegal. It could get you in a lot of trouble. Make sure that you actually trying these things on systems that you have authorizations to practice or to conduct any sort of penetration testing. This will be, I mean, this could also be useful if you're trying to evade those. I mean, if in your country there are some restrictions on certain websites, I mean, proxy chains and Tor will actually allow you to bypass those restrictions. So that being said, this will be the end of our video. I hope I see you guys next time for additional content. And thank you. And you guys have a good one.